Today, I am going to put together a video of my top undervalued cryptocurrencies literally blow up sky high.
Bitcoin. And if I were to characterize Bitcoin in the same way that I just characterized IOTA as my kind of moonshot pick for 2018, I would have to call Bitcoin the kind of safe choice for this year. Because even though Bitcoin is absolutely fraught with problems right now, where you have incredibly expensive and slow transactions going on, and you've had absolute bitterness and division and animosity within the Bitcoin community for a very, very long time now. Despite all those things, Bitcoin has a way of just keep marching on, and the market cap just keeps increasing, and the value of individual Bitcoins keep increasing as well. It's called the honey badger of money for a reason, and that's because everyone who ever bets against Bitcoin or tries to destroy it ends up failing miserably. And so I see absolutely no reason at all why that won't continue to be the case in 2018 as well. Especially, absolutely especially, with all the increasing mainstream awareness and adoption that we're starting to see. I'm seeing Coinbase trending on the App Store, and I'm seeing stories about Bitcoin trending on my personal Facebook pages. And just anecdotally speaking as well, I'm at the point now where I'm getting so many neighbors, relatives asking me about my kind of Bitcoin investments, and it's really important to note that they're never actually asking me about my cryptocurrencies or about my Ethereum or about my IOTA or anything else. It's always just, how's your Bitcoin doing? Which again, in terms of potential increases in price for Bitcoin in 2018 is absolutely huge, because it demonstrates that even when you have literally thousands of cryptocurrencies on offer to people, Bitcoin is still completely dominating when it comes to branding for everyday average people. On top of that, there's the potential for further scaling developments as well. You never know, we might actually see the Lightning Network released at some point in 2018, although I do probably think in all likelihood we might see that at the beginning of 2019 instead. But that's not so much of a big deal to me, because I actually think that today's valuation of Bitcoin right now isn't totally contingent or dependent on many of these kind of future developments that we're all hoping for. I think Bitcoin derives much of its value right now from just being a censorship-resistant storage of value. I think that in itself is absolutely enormously valuable to the entire world, and especially if we do see some kind of world recession or some kind of world economic problems for many countries out there, then there's the potential for Bitcoin value to just keep absolutely skyrocketing. And so if there are further delays for Bitcoin in terms of, scalability, I don't think it's the end of the world. But if those things actually do go well, then again, it's just even more reason for Bitcoin to continue to keep going up in price. I know that there are talks right now of Bitcoin being in a bubble, never mind in 2018 when we get more kind of normal people involved. And I know people are concerned about the CME futures and stuff like that, and NASDAQ. And yeah, it might lead to some kind of enormous bubble that pops horrendously at some point in 2018, but what can you do? That's just the way that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies have always kind of developed. It's always boom, bust, or bubble cycles or whatever. But again, Bitcoin always has a funny way of just bouncing back and keep marching onwards. And I know there's questions about how Bitcoin Cash might affect all of this as well, whether it's going to eventually oust Bitcoin and become the Bitcoin, if you want to call it that. But even if Bitcoin Cash does rise enormously in value this year, I still think BTC is going to do extremely well, just because you're going to have Wall Street investment, and because BTC still has such branding dominance in the eyes of everyday average Joes. I can't help but be extremely, extremely bullish about Bitcoin on the whole, even though I think we all know scaling is going to be painful, and transactions are going to continue to probably be more expensive and slower in all likelihood. I still think Bitcoin is going to do well, you just can't rule it out.
Neo is a similar platform to Ethereum, but with a few major key differences. Number one, the programming language. Ethereum uses Solidity, which was developed by Vitalik and a couple other developers, and should you want to create your own coin, your own company, you would need to program using Solidity. Neo, on the other hand, will support almost all other major computing languages, things like Microsoft.NET, Java, Go, Python, and many more. The idea is that it will greatly lower the difficulty for developers to make platforms on top of the Neo blockchain. Second major difference, Tony Tao, the CEO of Neo, will soon release Nest Fund. This will offer a global bounty to hackers who find bugs in Neo's protocol. So people are incentivized to find them, not necessarily exploit them, because you don't necessarily need to break the law and hack, but you can go to the company, you can show them the bugs, and they can financially reward you for your efforts. The idea is that they aim to be more secure than Ethereum, which did suffer from the DAO hack. People lost $50 million. And number 3 major difference is Eastern backing. So Neo has the backing of the Chinese government, which is absolutely huge for startup companies who are not sure, or it's legal gray area. They can move in with all their capital with confidence in Neo. Now, how is that useful? We're going to be talking now about the future. Current systems of commerce are outdated, and the internet is ready for an upgrade to the blockchain. We can expect a digital revolution in the years to come. Things like digital currencies, decentralized storage, secure smart contracts, the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence. I know I'm hitting buzzwords, but these are huge things that are coming. Blockchain will lead us into a new digital age, displacing traditional businesses and middlemen throughout many industries. But why is the currency useful? That is a good question. It currently isn't. It has no value. It can't really be used for anything. But that's the stage that we're at now. All speculation. Potentially very good speculation. That's why I hit this list. So what do I think the future of Neo is? Neo has built up some strong momentum going forward, especially lately with the rebranding from AntShares to Neo. They have one of, if not the top blockchain development teams in China, and the list of partners are growing. And while it may take a while to steal some spotlight from Ethereum, that seems to be where we're headed.
Litecoin is a cryptocurrency that I think is pretty overlooked, and a lot of these altcoins, because of the Bitcoin fork that was just a couple weeks ago, and the upcoming fork, these all took a pretty big hit. So this is what I think could be a buying opportunity for many of these altcoins, right? And this isn't financial advice, this is just my personal opinion, but it's true that many of these altcoins saw a very big pullback in just the past couple days. And like I said, if these are going to increase in the 2018, this could be a great time to buy, right? Now, Litecoin, despite its pullback that it had, it was almost at $100. I could see Litecoin being, at a couple $100 by the end of 2018, to be honest. Probably, $200, somewhere around there, $300, but that would be a massive price increase if that happened. And I think that 2018 should be the year that Litecoin gets the recognition it really deserves, because this is a great cryptocurrency with great upcoming things in its project, and there's really no reason why it shouldn't be in the top 3, to be quite honest.
ARK is going to explode, and I just want to show you one thing. I mean, ARK is like a silent killer. They don't do much marketing, but they're behind a whole bunch. I was just looking at my comments today. Look at this. Godex commented ARK will explode in November. He must know something. Yeah, because ARK right now completely undervalued. ARK is a huge project, huge team. It's actually a fork with Lisk from Crypti. All right, development team went 2 ways. Did ARK and Lisk. Both sides have crazy teams, but ARK right now trading at $2.82, $276 million market cap, $1.7 million daily volume, total supply 129 million ARK. I should mention all of these cryptos are available on Bittrex, so they can all be had by everyone. Once they see the prices going up, everybody's going to FOMO, they're all going to buy in, the prices are going to pump. Now, why ARK now? Well, ARK just recently updated their website. It does look quite a bit better. They have a very cool video here. Check out that video. Very cool marketing video they've got there. But the big thing about ARK is that it has bridging. All right, bridging is going to connect all the different blockchains. Okay, so there's the Bitcoin blockchain, there's the Ethereum blockchain, there's the Lisk blockchain, there's the Cardano blockchain. ARK is going to be able to bridge every single one of those to get information back and forth, to do everything back and forth between all the blockchains. That is mind-boggling, because there's no longer separate blockchains. There's the one bridged blockchain brought to you by ARK. Crazy, awesome team. Also, again, look at this. Okay, we see excitement, we see a pullback, we see excitement, we see a pullback, and that's normal in markets. That's how they work. But look at this. The highest highs, and we've got over a 50% pullback. Again, perfect opportunity to buy into ARK. It's exciting. I'm excited. I'm not sure if you can tell. I'm excited about all of these because perfect timing to buy all. Navcoin. Alright, Navcoin is very cool. Great project, great idea. You can stake this, you can earn more, run a little Raspberry Pi in the background, you get your free Navcoin. But right now, Navcoin is trading at 64 cents, $40 million market cap, 792,000 daily volume with a 61 million circulating supply. It's just in the top 100. It did see some higher highs, but now it's back down. But take a look at this beautiful website. Alright? It's a decentralized crypto that has privacy if you want. You can stake it, you can earn Navcoin while you sleep, and it's fast transaction times, 30 seconds. Crazy, right? Easy to use, anonymous, decentralized applications, very cool. But again, look at this. I mean, Navcoin's seen a lot of excitement, pullback, a lot of excitement, pullback, a lot of excitement, pullback. Most recent highs, greater than 50% pullback. Is this one going to keep going up? I tend to think so. They've got a great team, a great idea. So where does that leave us? I mean, it's up to you guys what you do, right? I see Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as the opportunity of our lifetime. I mean, really, if you can, this is an opportunity where you can turn thousands of dollars into millions of dollars if you invest it properly. Now you could go be speculative. You could buy the things that have a chance of going up thousands of times, and it could happen. But you may also lose a lot in that. I prefer to go with the winners that are undervalued, that have a lot of upside to where I can make a lot of money from them and put a lot into them. Because look at these. All these ones that I've talked about, they are big, okay? They have big teams that behind them. They have a lot of smart money behind them. They have a lot of momentum. These things are not going to disappear overnight like some of those speculative cryptos. They are not cash grabs like a lot of those ICOs. These are ones that are going to be there for the long term, and I believe that if I can stay in cryptos for the long term, I can make a lot of money. Now, I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I hope that you really enjoyed my enthusiasm. I mean, seriously, I get excited talking about this stuff because this is how I'm going to get those Lambos. That's simple as that, okay? These are my favorite cryptos right now. I think that these are seriously undervalued. They are going to perform insane in 2018. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, do you guys like these cryptos? Do you think other ones are really going to outperform in 2018? I want to know what you think because you guys are some of the smartest people out there. You've got your ear to the streets. You're listening. You're researching. I want to know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this episode, click that subscribe button. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a good one.